In the summer of 2007, Northern Ireland were proud to be honoured guests at the 41st Smithsonian Folklife Festival in Washington, D.C. Bringing together people from all corners of the world, this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity placed Northern Ireland at the heart of the capital of the United States. The stage for 2 weeks was the National Mall, the green below the Capitol Hill, where presidents make their inauguration speeches and where Dr. Martin Luther King gave his famous "I Have a Dream" speech.
My name is Richard Kuren. I'm the director of the Smithsonian Center for Folklife and Cultural Heritage. We're the folks at the Smithsonian that produce the Smithsonian Folklife Festival. The Smithsonian Folklife Festival typically gets about 1 million people a year. The festival is free to the public, just like the other Smithsonian museums. And this year, at the 41st Annual Festival in 2007, with Northern Ireland here, with a program on Virginia and a program on the Mekong River region, we have a fantastic program and we expect that attendance will be through the roof. By doing a program on the living cultural heritage of a region, we can actually do some good. And folks a few years ago from the Northern Ireland Bureau in the United States in Washington came to us and he said, you know, there's a peace process going on in Northern Ireland, there's great culture, people in America really need to know about it, and it could do some good back in Northern Ireland in terms of bringing people together if you show that artistry, that culture. And so we came and visited Belfast. We met some fantastic musicians, great artists, good museum work being done there, great scholarship, and really fine people. And people, I think, that saw this as a way of bringing people together and bringing people from Northern Ireland together with Americans, because there's a lot of Americans that have roots in Northern Ireland. And so kind of look at this as a great family cultural reunion of sorts. At the opening ceremonies, when Deputy First Minister Martin McGuinness spoke and Peter Robinson spoke to a crowd of ambassadors and dignitaries, congressional officials and others here in Washington, it really stirred our hearts quite a bit to know that we had done some good for the place. And I think they recognize that too, and we're proud of that.
Today I am here not just as a representative of one part of the community. Today I am proud, honoured and humbled to speak to you as the joint leader of an administration which represents our entire society. A society moving from division to one which is united in our celebration of diversity, and one that is determined to provide a better future for all of our people. We are a society not just in transition, but we are a society in transformation. We have begun the business of building a better future for all our children. For decades, indeed centuries, our history was one of conflict, division and war. That part of our history is at an end. The war is well and truly over. Over the next 2 weeks, our common heritage can be explored and experienced here. More than 1/3 of your presidents have an ancestral link to Ulster. The images of 2 Ulstermen, Andrew Jackson and Ulysses S. Grant, are on the $20 and $50 bills. Over the next 2 weeks, you will see, hear, and I hope enjoy aspects of our cultural traditions performed individually and collectively to make a unique, enriching experience. I wish you all well with the festival. Thank you.
The focus of the festival was ordinary people with extraordinary talents, telling their story about their culture, their places, and their achievements to American and international visitors. This was an ideal opportunity to reach beyond outdated stereotypes and celebrate the creativity, diversity and learning that typify contemporary Northern Ireland.
And there's big interest in Northern Ireland over here, and we need to market ourselves and maximise those opportunities, and that's what this is about.
All that I'm doing here is us to Scots. Good,
We have the drummers on one side and we have the hurlers on the other side here, just beside us, and absolutely no problem. Everybody's very happy out here, and I think that's a good omen for Northern Ireland. I think it's the way things are going at the minute, and that will be the future of Northern Ireland. We're all going to be standing side by side with each other, respecting each other's histories, traditions and cultures.
You know, the whole idea is to sort of give an idea of the culture, and that's what we're trying to do.
It's so many opportunities, and we've got so much good tradition at home that it's a great chance to show it off and show the people what we're made of at home.
I think that the effort that has been made here is absolutely tremendous. Unique opportunity for us.
I think we expected that the reception for the Northern Ireland musicians would be great because the music really is superb. What I also find great about this festival is you got, three guys from Harlan and Wolff, standing there demonstrating that industrial heritage of Belfast with models of the Titanic and models of various processes used in shipbuilding. They're mobbed all the time. And then you go to the genealogy tent, you can't get close to the genealogists from Northern Ireland because everybody wants to trace their roots to the areas. And of course, Bush Mills, nobody can get next to the Bush Mills then. So I think it shows that people in Northern Ireland have this treasure, and that treasure is very close to them. And sharing it with each other and sharing it with the American people, I think there's only gain to be got.
Well, the mural we've chosen to do is, the title of it's Industry. It's basically a celebration of the success of the industry in Belfast throughout the last century or so. I mean, it's withstood 2 world wars and more recently the Ulster Troubles, if you like. Here we've got the shipyard workers, and they're overlooking, which is the Titanic. They've just finished building Titanic, and they're actually just standing back and admiring their work. Over here we'll have the girl on the linen mill spinning some linen, and if you can see right up here we'll have engineering, and basically we'll have a skyline of Belfast just over here. And right up at the very top you've got the short skyvan. That was designed, built, everything in Belfast. The festival's been great. I mean, it's just an amazing atmosphere around here, You're meeting new friends every 5 minutes, and the whole thing's just hard to take in.
The Gaelic Games is a sport that involves all other sports, the basketball, the hockey, the rugby, and all these people that haven't played Gaelic Games before from different nationalities can actually integrate really easily and quickly into the game, a lot quicker than other people that haven't had the chance to play other sports. So yeah, all different nationalities playing the game would be great.
We're brought out as part of the Ulster Rugby, basically speak to just the common American walking past as to what rugby's about, how we play it, how it affects my life, how it impinges on my culture, and I was just very lucky to be asked out to do that. It's been excellent. I've had an excellent stay. It's been great to interact with the Americans, great to pass on what I can about rugby, and Washington's a lovely part of the world, and I've enjoyed taking a look around it.
They don't do street racing at all, so they're amazed. Just when they're into NASCAR, and whenever you mention we close public roads like the Tandragee and Mid-Antrim and drive around a wee country village, they're absolutely amazed. But it's just from telling them to go up to the northwest and see 120,000 people and see the Giant's Causeway at the same time, so you never know. Some of them might take the hint.
Global warming and climate change are very hot topics, so we are making a contribution to that. What we're doing is growing willow as an energy source. We grow the plant for 2 to 3 years. It is then harvested using specially designed harvester, which produces a wood chip. We dry that wood chip, and then we are burning that in a specially designed boiler for heat extraction.